In this video, I'm going to explain how to simplify complex rational expressions and how to check your answer to see if it's correct. And if this video helped you at all, remember to hit that subscribe button. So this is a complex rational expression. We got 1 over y minus 3/2 all divided by 1 over y plus 3/4. So we got fractions on top, fractions on bottom, fractions within fractions here. So the goal with most algebra equations with fractions in them, you want to get rid of the fractions. And you get rid of the fractions by multiplying by the common denominator. So that's the same thing we need to do here, multiply by the common denominator. So if we look here, we have a y, a 2, a y, and a 4. So what would be our common denominator there? So if we think about it a little bit, 2 can go into 4, and 4 can go into 4, so we know it's going to be a 4, and y can go into y, so our common denominator is 4y. So I'm going to multiply the top by 4y and the bottom by 4y. So we're just going to distribute. So we look at the top, 4y times 1 over y. The y's will cancel out, just leaving you with the 4. I multiply the 4y times 3/2. I'm going to get 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Over 2 is 6. So I'm going to get minus 6y. Now on the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing, multiply the 4y times 1 over y. That's going to leave you just with the 4. And then 4y times 3/4. The 4 is going to cancel out, giving you just the 3y. Alright, so our simplified answer doesn't have fractions on top or bottom, and just whole numbers and y, so I see no fractions there. Now the question is, how do you check if this is correct? Okay, so the way to do that is just to pick a random value for y. I was going to choose a small number, any number from 2 to 9 usually works. So I'm going to choose 2, and I'm going to plug in 2 for y. So I'm going to plug in the 2 in the original equation. So you get 1 over 2 minus 3 over 2 all divided by 1 over 2 plus 3/4. Alright, so on the top I have 1/2 minus 3/2. Okay, so 1 minus 3 is going to be 2, so negative 2 over 2. Now here I need a common denominator for my fractions. And I got 2 and 4, so my common denominator is going to be 4. So it's going to be 2 over 4 plus 3 over 4. Alright, and the top, negative 2 over 2 is just negative 1. On the bottom, I'm going to have 5/4. When we have a fraction on the bottom, we're going to change it to a multiplication problem. So it's going to be negative 1 times the reciprocal, 4/5. So this comes out to negative 4/5. Alright, now I'm going to take my answer, the 4 minus 6y over 4 plus 3y. I'm going to plug in the 2 for y. So 4 minus 6 times 2 over 4 plus 3 times 2. Alright, so that's going to give me 4 minus 12, and 4 plus 6. Alright, so 4 minus 12 is negative 8. 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay, then I can reduce my fraction. I can divide both of these by 2. So negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. So in both cases, I get the same answer, negative 4/5. So that lets me know that my answer is correct.